Thank you. Thank you. Interrupting to bring you Chernobyl Aid North. How are you, Jacinta?
Very well.
It's
Thank
good
you,
to
Rowan.
see you.
You
Lovely
too.
to see you.
You
You've
too.
been busy.
I have.
Yeah. You've been
yeah.
out recently.
We have. We've been out the last week in September, first week in October.
Well, I think we want to celebrate the beginning of December by inviting you in for the half-hour slot from 10 to half 10. We'll do that next week if we can talk to you about that separately. That'll be very good. So we hear the wonderment that is Chernobyl Aid North. You know.
Okay, that'd be
Now,
grand.
you've made a wee bit of progress, big progress, because you tell me about Aidan's house. What's that about?
Well, for many years, in fact, since 2007, we've been trying to build a house or trying to get the government to agree to let us build a house where we can take patients out of the asylum. A lot of them shouldn't be there, and they've gone through the orphanage situation. When they're in the orphanage, they go to the asylum. That's their life. They can't get out. We haven't been successful until this year. We were out doing our project in February, and we got a phone call out of the blue. We were 400 miles away from one of the directors, which we had of the asylum that we had tried in 2007, and he said he'd got permission from the government to build halfway house. Well, in fact, he wants to build 4 on the ground, and would I come and see him? So we drove up the next day to see him and shook hands on it right away, because the first thing that came into my head is we're doing this for one of our special members, which was who was Aidan McAleenan, who sadly gives so many years of his life to our charity, but passed away in August with a brain tumour. So he was only 44, and he did immense work for Chernobyl Aid North. So just we committed to it. Didn't know how we were going to get funding, didn't know how we were going to get anything, but
Isn't it
you know,
interesting that
it just happens.
Aidan passed away, and suddenly you get phone calls from people who wouldn't phone you before, and now there's going to be a house.
And in fact, like it's been more than amazing, because people have been so generous. A couple of weeks before Aidan died, he wanted to leave his furniture, the house contents to the house. So when we get the house built, we'll get Aidan's furniture out to Belarus, and it will really be Aidan's house. And everybody knew Aidan out there. Like when we went back out in September, they knew he had been ill from the previous year, and he hadn't, you know, they hadn't got the news that he'd passed away. But when we gave them the news, everybody was so sad. It was horrendous actually breaking that news again, because it felt like he died all over again. But then we started to build the house, and we've got the foundations done and substructure done, and we go out in April and we'll build the house.
How much will it take to build?
That is $1,000 question, because we cannot predict the prices of things out there. It just is very erratic. About maybe 40,000.
40 will do it,
We've spent 10,000 on the foundations.
Yeah.
And that 10,000 just materialised from February.
That's great. You've seen this so often.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah,
it's going to be good.
It's brilliant, and you know, it was just amazing even to mark out the foundation. So it was brilliant.
How do people, if someone viewing at the moment wants to help you, and we're right across the world live at the moment, so if you've got a few bob out there, if you're doing well in San Francisco, or if you're doing well in New York, we have a place that you can help, and it's Aidan's house. He's a Ballyholen man, isn't he?
He was a Ballyholen man, true and true, yes.
Now this house is going to be built as a halfway facility for people leaving the asylum and going back into the community. You can help by contacting
Jacinta Curran at
Jacinta Curran.
My email address is jacintacurran@hotmail.co.uk.
That's Jacinta Curran at hotmail.co.uk.
And now, I'm also at the Medical Hall in the Keys.
Medical Hall in Newry at the Keys, in Newry, the Medical Hall. So, look, for goodness sake, lads and girls out there, if you've got the few bob, we have a very, very good thing. What a way to begin Christmas. What a Christmas it will be, 2013, if you help build Aidan's house out there in Chernobyl. You're going to come in next week.
Okay.
Okay, is there a day that pleases you more than another?
Possibly Monday's the best.
Monday?
Yes.
Let's put Monday in for you now for the full story of Chernobyl Aid North.
That would be
and
great.
We'll do it on Monday at 10 o'clock.
That would be great.
Jacinta, thank you.
Thank you so
God
much,
bless
Rowan.
you.
Thank
Go
you.
well. Take care.